Armstrong Entertainment. Movies from yesteryear. James Dean is cool, man.
Hello, and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. Movies from yesteryear.
Yesteryear.
I've decided to have another segment of my movie reviews. These are mainly going to focus on classic movies from yesteryear.
Yesteryear.
So I figure, why not start off with my favorite movie of all time, Rebel Without a Cause, starring the amazing James Dean. I first saw this movie when I was 17 years old, and instant classic. The director is Nicholas Ray.
He had a cool eye patch.
Stars James Dean, Natalie Wood, Sal Mineo, Dennis Hopper. It also stars Jim Backus from Gilligan's Island, and he was Mr. Magoo. This is a classic movie. It's James Dean's second movie. So basically, Jim Stark, played by James Dean, moves to this new town because he's had trouble in other towns and his family keeps moving him around. It's basically just him trying to go to school, make friends. He meets a girl, gets into a little bit of trouble, goes through like a gang initiation basically. He has a knife fight scene, he has to do a Chickie Run. All this crazy stuff happens to this poor kid, and the first day he's living in this town, falls in love for the first time, and then it's a dramatic ending at Griffith Park. It takes place over exactly 1 day's period. It starts at like midnight, I think, or somewhere around there, and it ends at midnight the next day. So it's kind of interesting how much happens in 1 day in this kid's life. Just one of the first movies that kind of showcased that, and it was like the first teenage movie and juvenile delinquents. The acting in this movie is really, really good. James Dean's 24 years old in this movie. Sal Mineo was like 15, and Natalie Wood was 15. Dennis Hopper also plays a small role as one of the hooligan gang members. It's one of his first movies too. I think he was 18. Things that you'll remember from this movie that you've heard about this movie, basically it's James Dean's movie, and he wears this red jacket that he's known for nowadays because of this movie. There's this thing called the Chickie Run in the movie that's really, really cool. It's they race each other towards the edge of a cliff. There's another cool scene with the Griffith Park Observatory. A lot of the movie was shot there. You can still go up there today at Griffith Park and check it out. Pretty much everything's the same. It's been the same for like 100 years almost. Just a few famous lines from this movie, but probably the most famous is "You're tearing me apart" when James Dean yells at his parents when he's trying to explain what happens.
You're tearing me apart! You say one thing, he says another, and everybody changes back again!
I think it was voted number 97 in Premiere Magazine of top movie lines of all time. Rebel Without a Cause was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, Sal Mineo, Best Supporting Actress, Natalie Wood, and Best Writing by Nicholas Ray. Didn't win any of them, but at least it was nominated. And James Dean, why wasn't James Dean nominated? Definitely check out Rebel Without a Cause. Great film, teenage angst, you know, you want to see it, just see it. It's my favorite movie of all time, so you should see it just on that fact alone. And you know, it's James Dean's movie, second movie, just see it. That has been Armstrong Entertainment, Movies from Yesteryear edition.
Yesteryear. They don't make them like this anymore.